Yeah, yeah, okay, anyway. 3, 2, 1, go. Ugh, it takes forever to go when I hit reset, and that's awkward, but oh well. Alright, so this is Lug's Tiny Torture, and contrary to what I initially had on the schedule, I'm actually doing Light. Why do I have 3 missing health? Wait, did I... I think I somehow, like, hit the lava as I was going into the pipe. I do have Lunas, okay? But for some reason, it just, like, it's slow resetting, like, every time. I don't know. Alright, so... we got these breakable boxes here. Yep. It sure is. Sure is! There we go. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go with... Actually, okay. So that means what I have to do is... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm already melting down, but, you know, this is light. We got plenty of time to work with here. Alright. Okay, I got it. Then okay, whatever. You know, just okay. I gotta fix that at some point, but you know what? Okay, this is gonna be super easy because it's light. See how there's like a little thing there to catch you in case you aim wrong? Now, if this were hardcore, that wouldn't have been there, but I did aim correctly, so I still would have gotten it. But like, with how much TikTok trauma has been nerfed, it probably shouldn't even be called TikTok trauma anymore. Like, it's not even trauma anymore. It's just, like, TikTok. Mamma mia! Right, so I guess there's a bit of a story, right? Why I originally said this is going to be hardcore, and originally intended to do hardcore. But, well, you see here, I kind of... messed up with the estimate, alright? Now, that was Traumatic TikTok Tower Phantom by Kaze. Anyway, this should just be called TikTok instead of TikTok Trauma, because it's not even trauma anymore. Well, okay, yeah, I'm saying all this, and then this is how things go? Okay. Cool. I'll just wait like another cycle or whatever. Okay. What was that? Mamma mia! Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so what's crazy is, like, I'm done already. This would be about, like, not even halfway through TikTok Trauma if this were hardcore, okay? Lug is Lugmalord, the creator of this hack, along with the Super Mario 74, Super Mario 74 Extreme Edition, Lug's Delightful Dioramas, and this, obviously. And did he make something else other than those ones? Or... I can't remember. Flippy's first Cordello. Okay, I guess technically. Oh, I guess it is, like, on the info on stream. Yeah, I kind of forgot that that's a thing. So people asking stuff like that is kind of funny, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, alright. And so that's the depths of hell, as the star name says. Alright. Yeah, so originally I wanted to do hardcore, right? I didn't tell the story, right? I need to stop getting distracted or something. Okay. But I kind of misremembered, like, how the estimate would go. See, because I've ran hardcore at an SRM before, but my estimate for that was 3 hours and 30 minutes. But for some reason, I thought that it was actually 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, well, the estimate was easy to make last time, I remember. So I should make it shorter for this time. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it 2:15. Right? That's just a little bit shorter than 2:30 than it was. But no, I was off by an hour, and, like, I would not be able to do hardcore in this estimate. So I'm like, alright, we're gonna just do light instead, and then everything will be okay. And so that's how this ended up happening. Okay. Yeah, yep, okay. So am I not so lucky that there's just the light version of this game? Because, what, Katse complained? That's how this happens? Katse thought TikTok Trauma was too hard in the original, and so Lug was like, okay, fine, I'll make an easier version. I think that's how it went. Something like that. There was much complaining by somebody, or maybe more than one person, upon the release of this game. Maybe Lug would remember it better than I would, because I don't really know exactly how it went, because I wasn't really involved in any of that. No, I don't think it was Katsu's fault only. I figure he might have been one of the people complaining. I don't actually know for sure. I'm just, like, firing shots for no reason because I don't actually know. But, like, yeah, I don't know, but, like, it just happened that way, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty sure, because originally it was just called Lug's Tiny Torture. There was not a light hardcore split, okay? Like, there are only, like, 3 or 4 stars in the hack that are, like, legit Kaizo. The rest are all light Kaizo. But after everything was nerfed, like, and going through this today, like, so much more was nerfed than I remember. Like, it is crazy. There's actually a lot of changes that I just didn't even notice. Like, having to play hardcore to prepare for this, and then realizing that I'm very much not prepared for this, and there's no way I could be prepared for it, and then switching to light and being like, alright, so what's different? What do I need to not worry about anymore? It's like, wow, dude. Big change. Okay, big change. Anyway, alright. First change is these reds. It's actually crazy how much these reds have changed. Like, there's no reds, like, floating in midair above the little quicksand pit part there. they're just not. It's just not a thing. One climb of that instead of like 3 different climbs of that thing and then dropping down just to get reds. Like it's kind of crazy how much less of that needs to be done because of the changes. Hello? So now the question is, does that work? It does. Excellent. Oh, that wasn't... Okay. Alright. So we missed one blue, but that's not that big a deal, really. That... Oh, nice save. Dang, dude. Crazy. Let's see what my coins are looking like. 87. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's not... Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so I guess I'll do this. Star there, good. I can just grab these 5. Grab this 100 coin star. Here we go. There should just be 1 red left. Right here. Alright, that's a vanish cap time. Yeah. Which, like, all the caps have longer duration as well in this version, I think? Oh, wait, how do I do this? Oh yeah, just go like this, and then, like, yeah. Oh yeah, so the danger dice. I should probably explain those to some degree. Hello? Okay. Yeah, so it's just like a single cube that, that he just rotates, and you do a different side for every level nested within each one. So there are 6 main courses, let's say, and each one has a pipe in it which takes you to the danger dice. Okay, let's see. So the way I want to do this probably is just drop down straight away. So a little cheese here, you can just kind of drop down onto the top of the flower stem, and then just grab the star here. You see, in hardcore, there's actually secrets along the stem on the way to the top, and then the star spawns at the bottom. So you have to, like, collect all the secrets, and then also reach the top. Also, funny story. See that little weird slope thing? So normally you have to, like, get a shell and, like, go on that slope to collect some red coins, but that's just not a thing in this version. All the coins are just out here where it's easy, and you don't have to worry about precise shell jumps onto that slope. Isn't it, like... Isn't it great? Alright, so I didn't do the danger dice in this one, because you need Vanish Cap for one of the stars in this danger dice, but I guess just as a habit from doing hardcore, I like to do this course first because it has TikTok trauma in it. Now, in Lite, TikTok trauma is not nearly as traumatic, so I potentially could have just... Oh no. I potentially could have just done course 2 first to do Vanish Cap right away, and then do Hostile Plate afterward, and it wouldn't really be that big of a difference, but, like, eh. There we go. I just like to snipe that first secret like that, so that I don't have to ride the little elevator platform as much. Like, if you're at all familiar with hardcore, some of the changes are just comical in terms of light. You see how thick this platform is? It'd be about half that thickness on hardcore, okay? So you'd be, like, right next to the lava, and you'd have to, like, jump precisely to avoid hitting the lava. But on this, like, it's just a joke, you know? Like, any amount of required precision is just gone, and it's just... Yeah. It's almost disgusting when you really think about it. Like, I almost feel bad for how much this has been nerfed.
Mamma mia!
So, like, the fact that I'm playing on this version is really just a testament to just, like, how bad I am. That, like, I had to do this in order to make Estimate. Well, I mean, I guess I could have just made a longer Estimate, but then the whole schedule would be different, and things would have been harder to deal with. I mean, I guess things worked out pretty nicely, as it is. I don't know. I guess if we just took 1 hour out of the estimate for the Joan Bros Marathon, and then added that to LTT and made it hardcore. Yeah, so you see that metal box there? That's just not a thing in hardcore. And so it's like a lot harder to deal with things because you have to only be on the moving elevator platform, so you never really have any solid ground to stand on. Yeah, it's makes things a bit more difficult. Alright.
Here we go!
Yeah. Wait, this is Lite, so the penguin is not in the little cubby. It's out here. Which, like, almost kind of makes it harder, because you can run around in a bigger space, and so if you, like, miss the grab, then, like, you gotta... Okay, but I guess I got lucky. Because it is kind of awkward to grab a penguin underwater. That's just...
Here we go!
So this one, I don't think really anything has changed between hardcore. I mean, all you do is swim around and grab the secrets in each of the holes. The holes are all the same depth in the same places, I think. Oh my gosh, I missed the one up, please. Okay. Wait, that's the thing over here that I need to get. Okay. Like, those one-ups are still there in hardcore. Like, it's not like Lite added them or anything. I mean, all they really do is allow you to get the star faster, because without them you just have to use the hearts instead, and that would just take a little bit longer, and it'd be less convenient. Alright, now this star is a ton easier. Well, the 100 coins is a ton easier. The star itself is about the same. So this metal box here, you can probably guess, was not in hardcore. Makes it a lot easier to get back to the switch before the boxes run out, so you have a lot more time to mess around on these collecting coins, thereby making... Oh, jeez. That's not good. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I guess because I missed so many of those box coins, I'll just have to take an extra cycle. By the way, the fact that those boxes are flat is not a thing that happens on hardcore. Also, like, the boxes on the ends of these things just don't exist, and so the coins are like hanging over nothing. So there's like a lot of things that make this coin collection easier. This is still the same though. You can just do that.
Here we go!
So getting the star itself is roughly the same, but the coin collection is a ton more forgiving in Lite.
Here we go!
Okay, Slim. See ya tomorrow, probably. Just have to wait for the water to drain anyway, because the star down here is in a box. You just gotta like chill out under the box and just wait for the water to go away so I can break the that box and get the star. Okay. Alright, so now for pink danger dice. Oh boy. I guess I'm just gonna try. Wait, hold on. That doesn't work. Okay, so yeah, I was dumb and just like chose the wrong act. Like I should just do the one where the water's already up here, and I can just swim into the pipe. Like, oh, who would have thought? No, in hardcore you can do this still the same. I just kind of forgot to do the act select, and I'm like, well, I know it can technically be done without having the water raised, but like, yeah, okay. So in hardcore, that little nub at the end of that isn't there, so you have to ground pound onto the sloped part and then like slope jump your way back up, which maybe I should demonstrate just cause, but like, I already failed it, right? This, yeah, see. So you gotta do that, and you can't use the little orange thing, but in Lite, you have the little orange thing there. So you can just triple jump onto that, and then you're fine. Because it's flat, so you can just, like, yeah. Oh, there also would be fly guys in hardcore, by the way. I think he removed, like, most of the fly guys in the game that would just bother you while you're trying to do something. Shooting fire at you, charging at you, you know, usual fly guy stuff.
Here we go!
They just are not in Lite. They're just not there. Hold up. Oh, it's this way. Okay, here it is, yeah. So with this one, there's not much of a substantive change, really. So there are those boxes down there, which allow you to climb back up and retry. But, like, the actual wall kicks you gotta do are the same. You're just able to retry it faster. Because, I mean, you can retry it anyway by just, like, dying, you know? But with this, you get to retry pretty much immediately, and so it's just a little bit more forgiving, but the same challenge, really.
Here we go!
If I'm right, oh, that's there. That means this should be here? Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. So this is kind of funny. There's 2 boxes here instead of 1 in this version, so it's a lot easier. Who would have thought? So there's just like way more boxes. Like basically half the amount of boxes would exist if this was hardcore instead of Lite. Yeah. Apparently I was using the wrong mic. The default setting was not the one that was good. And so... yeah. It was a bit awkward. 30 stars in under 30 minutes. Now, why is this 74 stars in 2 hours and 15 minutes? In 135 minutes, right? What kind of discrepancy is this? Yeah, no, the early game's a bit easier, and a lot easier because Lite as well. Anyway, don't worry. I mean, okay, to be fair, the game is a lot easier. If things go way underestimate. I can just pull out hardcore and get some stars in hardcore and be like, hey, this is what it would have had to been if I was better at the game. Okay. Anyway, so that's a well, actually, in this game, the lore is that like Mario's teaming up with Bowser in order to take over the kingdom, and all the Toads are like completely afraid of him. And like, yeah, it's kind of sketch. Okay, that was nice.
Mamma mia! Hego!
To get no changes at all, I don't think so, actually. I mean, most of them seem to just be like red coin placements, for the most part. Like, especially Course 2 and Course 1. Well, Course 1 doesn't have red coins. Okay, the only difference in Course 1 is the location of the penguin and some of the timed boxes. Those are in somewhat different places in Lite compared to Hardcore, and those seem to be the only changes. In Course 2, everything is about the same. There's just less fire in Star 1, and there are easier red coin placements, and easier coin placements overall. Let's see. Of the danger dice, yeah, I don't know. I mean, looking back on it, no, I don't think there is anything that was completely unchanged from one to the other, now that I think about it. In terms of level to level. I'm supposed to do Jailbreak, right? But I guess I can do Turtle Twister. It should still be there. This star is the same as before.
Here we go!
This level has some changes, but like this star is exactly the same as it is in Hardcore. I can say that much at least. And I think Star 2 here as well. Pretty much the only difference in this level is... Okay, for Star 6 there are twice as many arrows, and the red coins are in slightly different places.
Here we go! Hego!
So basically, for the first 4 stars, you wouldn't notice any difference between Light and Hardcore. Swapped compared to Love's Delightful Dioramas, right? Yeah.
Here we go!
I mean, this level is just so much harder than Final Fantasy. Like,
Hego!
Okay, so in hardcore, there would be red coins like on top of the loop-de-loops, and you'd have to do like a little like momentum jump to get up there to grab the reds. And so that's the main difference here in terms of the red coin placements. What a way to go. You know what I could do? I just had to land on the box. I don't know. I don't know why I went to go on top of the box instead of, like, below it. Yeah, so I have a better idea on how I should route this. So while I'm killing that eyeball anyway, I should just grab those 10 coins, and then... Uh, 74 current stars in this would be way too much of a nerf. Like, you'd have to drastically redesign the coin content of, like, all the levels to make that work, and it's just not worth it. Actually, some of these coins might be in easier to reach places. Like, that second to last one seemed like it was kind of right above the path. I think in hardcore, it's like hovering over a space where the path isn't there. So it's a little bit harder to reach. So the other nerf in this level is this star. is that there are twice as many of these arrows as there were in hardcore. Yeah. So it's a lot easier to land on something rather than only having one there.
Here we go!
Just a bit more space to land on.
해고! Here we go!
Yeah, see ya. Between Yoshi. Yeah, I'd never heard of that hack before, but it looked pretty good, so I might, well, I don't know. I don't really play new hacks too much these days anymore, but like, I still need to play Shining Stars 4, you know? I haven't even done that. And I'm not talking about Elephant Star Adventure. So remember how on Pink Side I said, like, he added this little thing here? Yeah. That's here as well, and it makes that so much easier. In addition, like, the coins here are in much more tame places than they were in... what was that? Okay.
Mamma mia!
Oh, there would also be Fly Guys everywhere, by the way. That's another thing that would be happening with this red star. And so it's just a lot more difficult in hardcore. Oh my gosh, how did that even bounce in the piranha? Like, what is that hitbox? I have heard of that one, CB. In fact, I saw Dinvik play it earlier this marathon, and I mean, it's basically a Releasio style hack, but made before Releasio was even a thing. You know, like, that, it's kind of terrifying to think about. Ah, yes. See, in Lite, there just aren't any fire spitters. Yeah, that's how that works in Lite. And that coin would be like over... Like, it would not be like reachable from the platform. You'd have to like get a Fly Guy to spin out. That last coin would be like on one of the flower petals in hardcore.
Here we go!
Yeah, so those reds are just much more horrendously placed in hardcore. Yeah, see how there's just no fire spitters here? Yeah, in hardcore, there would be fire spitters everywhere. I mean, not literally everywhere, but like, there'd be 2 along this bottom row, there'd be 2 on the way up here, there would be another one over here, and yeah, I think that's roughly it. Oh, jeez. I was supposed to get enough height to just ledge grab off that and not have to do another wall kick after the cutscene, but, you know, okay, whatever. I messed up, so I had to save it. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, those stars were, like, kind of difficult in hardcore, but in this, they're pretty much a joke. Yep, okay. As is the usual pattern. Anything that was remotely hard in hardcore, he just made it easy in Lite. That's basically what he did. That was interesting.
Mamma mia!
So I don't... Yeah, I mean, okay, so Lite has these little ledges here that were not there in hardcore. But you could always just, like, ledge grab the little doorway thing and it wouldn't really make a difference, so I don't really see any value in these. But I think this secret right here is closer than it is in hardcore. Because it can actually be reached a lot more easily. You can just crawl to it, and you can, like, crawl on that surface, no problem. But, like, that's slow, and I don't want to do it, so I have to do this strat. Oh, wait, no, I can reach it with a backflip, that's right. And you definitely can't reach it with a backflip in hardcore. Okay, maybe not here either, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, there's also no fly guys hanging around blowing fire at you or anything.
Here we go! Go!
It's so funny what they did to my boy to vanish or not to vanish. See, originally, that wall on the other side that I kicked off would be a vanish wall, so if your vanish cap ran out too late, you would just go through that and die. But in this one, it's not a vanish wall, so you jump through and you have like an entire time to wall kick back before it'll like mess you up.
Mamma mia!
Also, the platform the star is on would be quicksand instead of regular ground. So you'd have to, like, land directly on the star. Which I did, but, like... Oh yeah, you got Death Star grab there, because, yeah. In this one, you see how there's, like, a little edge that extends over the windowsill there? That's not there in hardcore, and also... that is no longer see-through, and I'm pretty sure... there's not this little platform under the box, and also I think the hole is bigger in this than in hardcore. So there's like so many things with this star that become just a ton easier just from it being light. Oh, this one. This one's like a firsty hell. One, there's not even a heave-ho there anymore, and two, there's a heart here, and also like a little thing to land on after you fall, whereas otherwise you'd probably just die, and there's just a platform there instead of another one of the corner things that you have to wall kick off of again in order to, like, it's just such a joke. Yeah, so this, what really is the difference here? Oh, the floor's lava brings a ton easier because, yeah. I think I'll save that red for later. Yeah, okay. So what I want to do is grab this. Oh, and there's not even a heave-ho down here anymore. It's kind of sad, really. You'd have to like wall kick between the things because there wouldn't be that space there to do the other thing. Alright, anyway. Okay. There we go. That box is still kind of annoying. If you do it right, you can get the kick to recoil off the box and bounce you back to not have you be over the quicksand anymore. And it's a lot safer, but then like if you don't get the recoil and you're counting on it, then you're just gonna die. So unless I like actually lab that out and make sure it's consistent, I'm not about to mess with that. Wow, okay.
Mamma mia!
I think actually I should probably do a different route here. Because now that, like, there are no fly guys or like, there's nothing dangerous about the star anymore other than the shell section. So I should actually do the shell stuff first, as crazy as that's fine, there are plenty of points. As long as I don't miss too many blues, something like that.
Mamma mia! Go.
That is... Wow.
Mamma mia! Hegel!
That was a new sequence of events. I hit the box from under it without even kicking. I did not know that was like a thing that could happen. Well, that was kind of awful, but I figured out a good route for that at least on Lite. My hardcore one's way different, because there are difficult things in the course in hardcore that I have to get out of the way first to give the best success rate. Like, I was laughing so much when I saw this. See that box, like, on the other side? That used to be a pendulum, like the one that's over here. So you'd have to jump onto the pendulum, then use that to jump onto the other box. None of those activity. That's kind of crazy. This is funny because the star used to spawn like underneath this stuff. So what you'd have to do, see that little corner here? It would spawn like below me, but like below the floor below that, and you have to like long jump down, wall kick, and grab the star. But now it's just up here. Like everything's kind of free. Surprisingly, this one isn't actually much different than, like, this star is not much different than what it was originally.
Here we go!
I know, yeah, kind of.
Here we
I mean, like, all these nerfs are nothing compared to what was done to Baratroc. Like, oh, dear God. What happened to Baratroc is kind of an atrocity, if we're being real. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah. And as usual, you can just kind of skip this little gate here. Usually you need to, like, get all 3 caps to fly, vanish, and then metal onto the switch to open the gate. But, like, you can just clip through the gate because it's a gate. Anyway, how did this work? Okay, I think my strat was you go onto this tooth and then you can just, like, jump down onto the grave. It opens up and star. Alright. What they did to Fright Flight is also kind of, like, or Fright Flight. That you had to deal with this is so sad. Oh yeah, and there's just like a heart here in this version. Yeah, that's not a thing in hardcore. And you see how that's like a metal box? It should have been like a regular box. And the star would spawn a lot higher. Like, there's so many things. And oh, the tiny torture cage. Don't even get me started about the tiny torture cage. Except I am gonna get started about the tiny torture cage. Alright, anyway, so it refers to this thing. See this box here? That's just not there in hardcore. Am I gonna die? Yeah, but the wing cap star was completely nerfed to oblivion in this. So, like, And at least the hardcore one is cheesable, which is nice, I guess. What am I doing? Why can't I do this?
Mamma mia!
I mean, I might as well use the nerf box since it's there, but, like, kinda don't want it. What? I just didn't grab the star. It just... Ugh, come on.
Mamma mia!
Melting down to nerfed tiny torture cage.
Mamma mia! Here we go!
It's just kind of hard to see, I guess, is mostly what the problem is. It's also not axis aligned, so the angles are kind of sketchy. Yeah, it's probably those two things mostly.
Go.
Unnerfed, it just doesn't have that one box that I stood on in the middle there. That's kind of... What star is this? Oh, well, that's over here. Hold on. This one is mostly unchanged, as far as I know. Because it was already easy, so they didn't need to make it any easier. But
Here we go! Go.
you would just be dead after, like, a few seconds. Maybe not a few seconds. It would take a little bit longer than that, but, like... Yeah, so you see where these secrets are? Yeah, see, in hardcore, they're all under the little teeth things. So you gotta, like, fly right under the teeth to grab the secrets. I mean, there is a way to cheese them with the teeth, and so you don't actually have to do that, but, like... Yeah, that's the intended way, you know? Also, I think the cap time would be shorter if this was hardcore. I'm pretty sure the caps last longer. In Lite than they do in hardcore. Okay, well, you see, that's interesting. There we go, made it, finally. And there would not be hearts there. There would be one-ups, so you would have a finite number of times you could retry that. So a finite number of times that you could fall down into the pit and get back up alive, that is. Which really made that one a challenge, you know? It was quite the challenge. Alright, and oh boy, what do I even say about this? Oh. So, you see this box here and this box here? Those would just, like, not be there in hardcore, okay? So getting all these coins would be a lot more difficult, is what I'm saying. I forgot that, like, yeah, I want those coins. Okay. Blue coin switch. See that little rail there right in front of me? The coins would spawn along that instead of here. And so they'd be much harder to grab because, like, they're on a weird slope thing. Yeah. I would normally only be able to get 3 of them at a time because I would, like, miss the 4th one because I have this slide kick strat where I, like, slide kick onto the rail and then do, like, the slide kick recover, which you're allowed to do even if you're on a steep slope, and that's why it's so good here. But, like, one of them I would either miss or bounce over or something like that. And, like, okay, but... guess I'll just go with this, yeah. Oops, that's awkward. I think most of these coins are in relatively the same places, or relatively similar places to where they are in hardcore. So lucky for me, there is a coin that is right here at the bottom. So I can just spawn the 100 coin star with this one, and then I'm guaranteed to be able to collect it. And then I can just take 2 bounces to get back, because the heart restored my health fully as I got to that coin. That's kind of nice, yeah. I don't trust that. I'm just gonna... I didn't intend to, like, a lot of mounts there, but, like, okay, that's fine.
Here we go!
So that's the last course, main course other than Bar Truck. Still got the corresponding danger dice. Oops, maybe I'll just do this. I mean, it's really easy to get in here because, like, it's... yeah, okay. The opening is a lot bigger in Lite than in Hardcore. I think at some point I developed a strat to, like, take one less trip here by, like, collecting one extra secret on one of the trips. But I forget really how to execute that, and yeah, whatever. It's not that much time save, and it's kind of risky if I recall.
Here we go!
And once again, what they did to my boy, the flower here, is kind of unforgivable, but...
Here we go!
Alright, so time to lose 30 minutes to CCC, right? That's how this works. But, well, as it turns out, CCC is also kinda nerfed. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Why are my lips not moving when I talk? What are you talking about?
Here we go!
Whee! Okay, yeah, that's definitely, that platform is way closer than it is in hardcore. Because that distance that I made that lunge grab out of was just like... Alright. Got that stress, so that's nice. Can you guess what this would look like in hardcore? You know how those have like formations of 3 boxes in a single place? Yeah, those would be just 1 box in hardcore. Hardcore, there's just not this box here. It's just not there. So you have to like drop down on the coin from above. Or at least that's the way I do it. Guess what? You see this little patch of flat ground where the coin is? Yeah, that's just a slope, as if it were like one of these two in hardcore. Oh man. So you don't get any time to rest, you gotta do it all in one single motion, you know? This! See how that's like domed or like sloped? That would not be flat ground, it would be another slope. You have to like land on the slope and then do a slope jump, okay? This one is mostly the same except for one small detail, I suppose. See how most of these are like slanted edges that you can't land on? But how that one there was not slanted and was flat and you can land on it? Yeah, the one that's flat and you can land on would be slanted if this were hardcore. So it's a lot more awkward getting back because you can't just do that. And so I just first tried Color Coded Carnage because it's completely free on Lite, and okay, yeah, there we go. Wow. Is this like gonna PB? That couldn't be, right? That's absurd.
Go.
Invisible platforming section, which is kind of mostly the same. The only difference is these two little blocks there are visible at the end there. I mean, it's like 120 going into Bartrock. I have like 25 minutes for Bartrock or something, which like this is light. You gotta realize this is Lite, dude. Bartrock isn't even scary on Lite, dude. Like, think about it. And you know what's crazy? You see how thick this platform is? It's just so absurdly thick, okay? In hardcore, it would not be nearly that thick. It would be super thin, and like landing on it would actually be kind of a challenge. Okay. Just gonna reset my pitch. So I don't have a weird pitch going into this coin. Oh, I missed it. Okay, well, I guess we're trying again. Wow, I'm really missing this coin this much? What is going on? What am I doing? Why is this not working? Dude. Okay.
Here we go!
Wait, there's still one more star here. It's over here on the flower. You know, on hardcore, this has 3 climbs, but in light, it's just a reclimb. Wow, okay, that's interesting. Oh, Twitch would automatically block it normally, and it just didn't? Awesome. So is that why we had to do Lug's tech tips this one time, or did we just do that preemptively because we thought Twitch would censor it, but then, like, we didn't know if it actually would or not? Or, like, is... I mean, back then we were in a bit of a different climate, you know, like... Censorship was kind of like a popular thing back then, you know? I mean, I guess it still is in certain circles, but those people are losing their grip on power, and so the censorship is not as bad. But, you know, okay.
Mamma mia!
The star's even closer. Normally the star would be above the fire. Like, that's so funny. Just a small detail like that, just to make it slightly easier, so you don't even have to wait for the fire, you know? You don't even have to think about having to time that so for when the fire's not shooting, and then you don't get hit by it. Alright, now it's time we start laughing and never stop laughing. Look how thick that thing is. Look at it. It's huge. It's absolutely enormous, okay? Oh gosh. No, don't do this to me. No!
Mamma mia!
Yeah, I mean, the thickness doesn't really help with that jump in particular, unfortunately, but, you know. But you just wait till you see what they did with the shell section, bro. But I guess you don't really have hardcore to compare it to, so, like, you will not find it quite as amusing. But, like, the shell section, compared to hardcore, dude, it's absolutely insane. What they did to my boy. Alright, you'll see this shell section. I mean, like, alright. Yeah, and with this I probably don't even have to do the drop-down strat. It's probably suboptimal to do the drop-down strat, actually, whereas in hardcore it's optimal. Yeah. So you see this little part, like, this would be like 4 separate platforms rather than just like one string of everything, right? And you see these things, they would be like about half as thick. About half as thick, okay? He did add some coins, yes. Yeah, some coins are added. Yeah, because I only need to get 2 red coins in this to get 100s, but you need like 7 in the other one. Yeah. So we added a 10 coin box in this, yeah. So not only are 100s a lot easier, but you can also use the warp for them. Oh, I forgot to do the strat because I forgot, like, okay. And well, we'll see if it matters or not. It probably won't. Oh, wait, no, I remember now, because then I could do this part last, and I would only have to climb up here 1 time. But I can't really do that now, because oops, okay, you know what? Okay, let's just redo this. Alright, look at this. We can do this to grab this coin early, okay? Just sick light-only strats, because there are certain features of this thing that, like, don't exist on hardcore that you can abuse to, like, save having to go up and down the little track. So with everything being, like, twice as thick as it normally would be, like, this is kind of free, okay? Let's see, so what I would do now is actually go here next. And then there's, like, not a thing here that you have to jump around, and these platforms are all super thick, and so it's just, like, completely free to go across these. And you don't have to do, like, a little sketchy jump thing, okay? And, like, that is twice as thick as well. And, like, this used to be, like, 3 separate platforms, not just, like, a single road. And it also would be, like, half as thick. Yeah? Okay. Let's see. And I'm, like, almost done, right? I almost have all the reds, because this is so easy now that, like, I don't have to go to, like, a long, involved process of, like, getting the reds, because they're all just kind of there. Alright. Bro, this is Lite. It's so free. And look at this little bridge here. That's not there in hardcore. Okay? It's just not there. And then I can just go back across here, and now I'm at the star. And I don't have to do another reclimb. Like, isn't that nuts?
Here we go!
Yeah, no, this is so easy, dude. Alright. Because up until today, I was preparing to do hardcore for this run rather than light. And then I played through Lite today just to see like what was easier and how much easier it is, and I'm just completely blown away by how nerfed this is. Like so many things in this game. Alright. I'm not gonna do hundreds with star 4, I'm gonna do hundreds with star 6. Because I can, because the warp... Well, he makes the coins not spawn when the warp is active in hardcore, so you can't do hundreds when you have the warp. And so you kind of have to do them with star 4. Also, like, there's no weird jank wall kick thing here. You just kind of jump onto the thing and then you're there. Like, and what is this? And there's like no fire spitters here? Like, what is this, dude? There's one there, but like only one, and not one on every single tier, right? It's actually crazy. And what even is this thing? Like, why is this here? Like, who would do that? What kind of crazy person? And like, what is this? Like, bro, can you believe this nonsense? Like, it's so free. Everything that was like a little bit challenging, that you had to like concentrate to do a jump and be like, yeah, I gotta make sure I get this right. It's like, now there's just a nerf that makes it completely free and you don't even have to worry about it at all. It's just, oh man, it's nuts. Absolutely insane. How much this has been nerfed. What he's done to my boy is almost unforgivable, you know, like, but, you know, okay. I had to make the 215 estimate, alright, so like, okay. And this box is flat, dude! It's flat instead of sloped! Like, what even? What was that?
Mamma mia!
Like, that jump is probably the hardest jump now, which, I mean, it probably was the hardest jump in hardcore as well, to be fair. And it's not even that much easier, just because the way that works, the size of the slope you have to triple jump on is roughly the same still, because the thickness isn't what really contributes to that because of the way it's sloped. And so, yeah, the nerf doesn't really apply to that. But that's pretty much the only thing. I mean, you may be entirely disgusted with what you see a little bit later. I mean, I don't know. Anyone who's played hardcore should be disgusted by what you see here, but I guess we're not quite there yet. Oh yeah, like all three of those platforms would have fire spitters on them, not just the middle one, by the way. And like, this thing is so thick. Like, why is it that thick? There's no need for it to be that thick, dude. There's just no need for this at all. Like, in that one, the thickness doesn't even really matter, okay? Like, Like, it's so unnecessary to do that.
Hego.
Star 5 time. Okay. And this, okay, you see this thing here? Yeah, that's just not there. You gotta do like a little wall kick ledge grab thing to be able to get that in the real game, you know? Okay. Or in the real bar truck, I should say. Look how thick these are, dude. They're so thick. It's crazy. This platform extends so far out of the quicksand and is out there for so long. It's nuts. Okay. Just absolute insanity of the highest order. I think this is low enough that you can just reach it by backflipping instead of having to ground pound with the backflip to get just a little extra height. But because that platform's so big, I can like triple jump onto it and still make it to the other platform. You wouldn't even dream of being able to do something like that in hardcore. And so that makes this so much faster.
Here we go.
Alright. So now these coins. Okay. Prepare to be whatever happens to people that are not prepared for this. Alright. So, probably the most disgusting thing of all is this right here. This was like the most terrifying jump in the level, because you had to do it like twice during coins, and like at the end of coins, so it's like so nerve-wracking. But then you just put that thing there and made it completely free, and so it's like, why do you even exist now? Like, that's not even a jump anymore. That used to be like the cause of nightmares, and now it just doesn't even exist anymore. Its existence was entirely robbed. It's just gone. Not even a shadow of its former self. There's not even a shadow left of it, okay? Like, that is what we're dealing with here. Like, this is the level of depravity of LTT now, okay? Wait. Did I have a plan? I think the plan was to do this. Pace is way underestimate. Looking like not gonna be a PB, though. Not quite. So I'm probably gonna do some Barotrack hundreds attempts, like legit Barotrack, that is, not this abomination, you know. Okay. Unless people just want to be way ahead of schedule. Like, I guess if people want that, then, like, they can have that. Wait, how did I do this? Oh, yeah. Okay. What was that? Oh wow, that's a new one.
Mamma mia!
I wasn't expecting that. Like, I thought I'd be able to live from that fall for one, and then I just didn't. So that's kind of interesting. But, so I guess I'll do that part first then. I guess that's the appropriate thing to do. Yeah, I guess he felt that he couldn't call it Barotrack Sphere anymore. And he actually did have to say Light instead. Can I just jump straight here? Oh, I can. That's so much better. Okay. What? No, don't do that. Okay. Okay. I guess so. I guess that's the thing that we can do. Okay. That was a nice collision right there. Okay. You know, it's probably better to just go straight here like this, actually. If you really think about it. The 10-point box up there is easy enough to get in a good route from the other thing, so I should get this wonky collision out of the way. It's happening every time.
Mamma mia!
Probably basically, Barotrack stars 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously, is what's going to be left. Okay, so I have a plan. I'm gonna avoid that patch of collision by going to the other side. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna slay this eyeball real quick. Oh my gosh, I didn't go nearly far enough. Wow.
Mamma mia!
I dropped down way too low and, like, didn't even realize that I hit the wall when I did, because it was so delayed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that that jump, you actually kind
Mamma
of
mia!
have to reach for it to make it.
Hego!
How did that not work?
Mamma mia! Hego!
Yeah, and the star spawns right there, if you can believe that. Like, what a joke.
Here we go!
Alright, so I just have to go to the stool to get to the end screen. And time.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Schedule says next run doesn't start for another 30 minutes, just about. Wait, did I calculate that right? No, sorry, 20 minutes. Okay. Right, so I guess. Wait, who is next anyway? It's Taciturn, then Morning Storm. Um, then basically a bunch of stuff's gonna happen, and then it's gonna be the double race after that pretty soon. Right, so yeah. We should probably just see what hardcore is like, right? I mean, how could we not?